Welcome back into Brownstown Live for our Construction Employers Association Building Blocks segment. We take a look at the performance of Kareem Hunt Sunday. Welcome to football, the first day of training camp here in Berea, and it was absolutely outstanding. And it's funny, I was walking in with a member of our web team, Cameron Justice, and I said, how many times are we going to hear the chant, "Here we go, Brownies"? And immediately the fans started. Welcome into the first episode of Gaming with Derek, and I will be talking with Indians top prospect Nolan Jones is joining me from Arizona. We're going to play a little MLB The Show. We're going to talk a little sports. We're going to talk a little baseball. I know you're thinking, why is there a Reds player behind me? But hear me out. Derek Dietrich is a young man from Cleveland who played his high school ball at St. Ignatius High School and is having a breakout season. The Home Run Derby is the marquee event of the weekend. I'm actually standing on top of the walkway between Progressive Field and Gateway, and I'm pretty sure someone will be able to hit it up here. It's actually already happened. Man, there's going to be a lot of movement at the top. New GM, an entire new coaching staff, more than likely, as all the coordinators will probably be gone. And the writing may have been on the wall the last couple of days in terms of the GM spot. It was interesting to see John Dorsey just simply put out a statement about the firing. A different week, but the same excuses for the Browns. It seems like every Monday we hear Freddie and company talking about penalties and mental mistakes. Each week, they say it's going to be fixed. Then on game days, it's the same mistakes. Monday was more of the same. 13 penalties against the Patriots, but this time Kitchens hinted about possible upcoming changes for the Browns. Meanwhile, John Dorsey did make a change on the defensive side of the ball Monday as he sent linebacker Jannard Avery to the Philadelphia Eagles for a fourth-round pick in the 2021 draft. Avery has only played in 2 games this season for a whopping total of 2 snaps. Now the Cavs will get back on the court tonight in Milwaukee as they take on the 1-1 Bucks. The Cavs coming off of a 110-99 win over the Pacers Saturday, and it was mainly because of the performance of Tristan Thompson, who finished with a double-double. And head coach John Beilein says he hopes Tristan can be more involved with the offense this season. So the trade deadline is tomorrow. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you.
Trade deadline is tomorrow, and we'll see if the Browns make a move, more particularly on the offensive line.
All right, where we need it. All right.
Now, Cleveland native Reggie Yeager has only been throwing discus for about 7 years, nearly half the amount of time as his other competitors. And yet he finds himself 8 months away from being able to represent the country in the 2020 Summer Olympics.
I feel like I really feel a lot of pressure, but I feel good pressure. You know, I always say the saying, pressure either breaks you or it makes you into a diamond. So I want to make sure that I'm a diamond. I want to make sure that I'm taking all the pressure on and using it the right way.
And Reggie Yeager has been doing things the right way, getting in rep after rep and pushing his body to the limit in the gym, making sure he's one of the elite discus throwers in the world.
These guys, they don't see a limit. There is no limit. They just continue to push and push and push.
Yeager has pushed himself to become the top thrower in the country and one of the best in the world, regardless of only throwing since high school.
I think of the quote, nobody cares, work harder. So it doesn't matter, you know, how long ago I started now. Now we're all on even plate. Now I'm top 10 in the world.
Nobody cares, work harder. Something Yeager's lived by because he's the perfect example of this. Being a lefty thrower, he's already at a disadvantage in the sport. So he had to outwork his competitors even more.
By me being a left-handed thrower, my disc dives this way. So the wind's coming and it's going to take my disc out.
Regardless of the adversity he's had to overcome, he's always pushed himself to get to an elite level.
How we're working our diets, working our social life, working the weight room, working the throwing, how they all kind of jive together. You know, once you get that mesh of full body, your full life, 24 hours, 7 days a week, then you become a thrower.
So here's the thing. With Indians wins comes post-game celebrations and even a post-game music playlist. Over the last couple of months, the Indians have been very particular to what is played in the clubhouse after wins. We did the dirty work to uncover this mystery.
Some of the guys, Kip, Goody, Frankie, just all kind of throwing a 2 cents, and then I kind of go with it.
If you've ever watched an Indians post-game show, you may have heard this in the background during a Terry Francona post-game news conference. Like every post-game news conference for nearly 3 months. 4 songs on repeat. Quad City DJs.
I was born to flex. Yes.
Cardi B, and Eminem are a staple, and no one is complaining.
They've been banging in here, so and the guys love it too, so it's good.
But Quad City DJs, isn't that Space Jam? Yep, you'd be correct.
I think either Frankie had it going or somebody just threw it on, or it might have been Goody, but maybe somebody just threw it on there and had it going, and I was like, hey, don't turn that off. So then I had to add it to the beginning of it.
And it seems to have helped this team come together as they continue to win.
Oh, why not end your anniversary night with a spectacular play
On the field.
Yeah, I mean, when you're winning a lot of games, there ain't no sense to change nothing. So I'm appreciative that they haven't changed it at all, so I feel good about that.
No matter what Shane Bieber does on the mound for the Indians, he'll never be able to shake his namesake, and the blessing or curse struck again over the weekend.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they do it on purpose or not, but no, it's funny. It's something I embrace.
Some would ask, what do you mean? But while Indians fans have experienced Bieber fever of their own, with Shane putting up incredible numbers this season,
He struck him out.
he'll always be connected to another kind of Bieber fever.
Yeah, I think it's like a little, what do they call it, like a Freudian slip, like don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, and then Justin just comes out.
And it happened to Shane once again over the weekend, this time in the form of a Topps baseball card. Shane tweeting this, his new card, which Topps called him Justin, on the back of it.
I was trying to get back to some fans and sign some cards and get them back to people, and I turned around, I was like, oh, this is a new card, this is pretty cool. And I started reading it up, and I saw they put Justin, so I had to put it on Twitter, had a good little laugh about it, and I think everybody enjoyed it.
And of course, the tweet led to a response from Justin.
He replied to that tweet, so maybe we'll eventually meet in real life.
Shane's joked about the name slip in the past wearing this jersey during Players Weekend. But as Shane's popularity grows, it will eventually have Justin thinking, that should be me. We've seen Justin on the mound before, but I'm sure Cleveland fans will take Shane any day of the week.
1-2. Yeah, strike three called with a fastball, painted the outside corner.
And this is how Topps apologized with another card. Look at that, the signature. Shane Bieber, not Justin.
Not Justin. That'd be great if they can meet, though.
It would be amazing.
I think they should do.
I want to get my hands on one of those cards.
Yeah.